Hey, it's BrickTsar, and today I have with me Grumpy Yoda.
So, grumpy you think I am? Judge me by my size, do you?
Hey Yoda, no, not doing that. You're kind of small, but we're going to do a special Lego review today where you're not so small.
Sounds good, does it?
Alright Yoda, what do we got today? It is a Lego Star Wars Ultimate Collector Series. Let's check it out.
Sounds good.
So today we're going to be looking at this Yoda Jedi Master, an Ultimate Collector Series Star Wars set. It's from 2002. Makes this large sculpture of Yoda, so large it won't fit in my camera where I normally position my camera. But it's a very cool sculpture and one of the early Star Wars sets. So we're going to look at some of the details of it. I did post a stop motion showing me building it. Camera got out of focus a little bit in it, but that's my first attempt at doing a stop motion with this set and new software. But anyway, this model is really cool. It has some expensive elements. It has a lot of sand green bricks and plates, and it has a lot of dark orange bricks, which are not real common. And it has the old brown bricks as well, but mainly a lot of tan bricks. So it's a very good model. I got this from Mardi Gras Man 23. We traded, and he sent me this, and it is in immaculate condition. All the pieces look brand new. It's like you just opened the box, and for an 11-year-old set, it's pretty good. So no dust, everything's clean, no nicks. This is a set that I owned before, but I sold it sealed in the box, never built it. So now we're going to look at all these things that go into making this Yoda. Alright, I'm going to start down here at his feet. This is little toesies. Yep, Yoda's toes. And just compare it to the Yoda minifigure. Faceplant. Compare it to the Yoda minifigure to get a scale of the size of it. So this is obviously Yoda from, I guess, Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back, when Luke met him. But anyway, the first thing I noticed when I went to build this set is you start on step 1 and there's no base plate. And actually, at first I thought, it's going to be difficult, but it's not. And I like it better than the other sets, the collectible minifigure, or the large minifigure and the dragon. They were both built on a base plate, but this one is not on a base plate. So you build the first layer, which is regular plates, and I can see if I can turn him over without breaking it. Okay, he is hollow. Let's set him down like that. His head will probably fall off. But see, it's hollow, so that makes him a lot more lightweight. And it has this dark orange plate here at the bottom. So you lay the first layer of plates on the table, and then you attach the bricks, and then it becomes self-supporting. He looks like a mountain from the back. You could put him in the Lone Ranger set in disguise. There's one neat little thing on here on the back of Yoda. I never knew this. There's a 1x2, see if I can focus, a 1x2 dark gray plate with printed Lego logo on it. There's a printed brick, not a sticker. So I didn't know that Yoda was branded by Lego. So that was a neat little thing that they put on here. Have to go back and rewatch the movie, see the Lego logos on them. I'm sure it's not. But he looks like a mountain from the back. Alright, and we'll go up a little further now and spin them around. And he's got his arms resting on his cane. That's what this brown part is. It's his cane. There's his little hands. He's sitting holding his walking cane. He's got his chain. And never noticed that in the movie. Got to start looking at stuff closer. So his hands on that, and then here's his head. We'll get it to his head. It's on a turntable, so he can do the turning there. His eyes are little Technic pieces with a 1x1 round plate on the end of them. And his ears, you can pop his ears off. Let me see if I can do that. They're just connected like with a Technic pin like that. You need an ear exam. And as somebody correctly pointed out when they watched the stop motion of this, his head is hollow too, just like his body. So Yoda has no brain. Pretty scary looking, huh? But this is a really cool sculpture. A lot of sand green and tan. That's just very cool. And it's lightweight since it's hollow. And it's very sturdy. I mean, I was able to move it. You don't need it on the base plate. Don't need it on the table. You can pick it up. Very sturdy. So this model was for ages 14 and up. And I can see why. It's a little tricky building it. And stop motion was so fast you can't really tell. But sometimes I'd have to remove pieces after I put them on because I'd put them in the wrong orientation. And I'll show you how the instructions look. Here's the instructions. These are very shiny. Seems like a thicker stock. But they have a grid. And that's what you're supposed to use is your grid to kind of count where the plates and stuff and bricks would line up. It gives you the part list. And of course they always seem to have two colors that are hard to tell apart. Sometimes I couldn't tell if it was red, brown or the dark orange, but I figured it out after a while. But you'd have a layer, and then the next layer, the bricks that you're applying would be in their color, and then the ones that are below it would be whited out. Like this is whited out. Now that's a light gray brick that you're placing, so you had to take note, and it would only show the next layer below usually. Sometimes they'd show more, so you just build it up like a grid like that. So you got this graph and you just build it on up, and then you do the same with the head. So it's not that hard, it's just you got to really watch the grid that you don't get off of it. But nothing special else in the instructions. It's like you get done and you're done. It doesn't even show you connecting his head. And here's some other cool sets. I don't have the Darth Maul bust. Didn't really care for that one when just looking at it. Used to have the Rebel Blockade Runner. But anyway. And you also get different little brochures. Here's the 2002 Lego catalog. Shows you the sets that were available in 2002. And then you can go sign up for the Lego Club. And I had a postcard in there. Sign up for the Lego catalog. So pretty neat. And then there's a Star Wars catalog. Is this a 2002 catalog or is this? Let's see. Yeah, 2002. So that's your extra stuff you get with it. All right, and so here's the look at the box. And some of these boxes, this one is a little better than the X-Wing fighter as far as just kind of popping. Just makes you want to buy it because you can see the color and stuff. Some of the other Ultimate Collector series in the early round, the boxes seem almost black and white to me. They just didn't appeal to me. And I never realized how cool some of the sets were because I never built them. But over here we got the ages 14 and up, and we got old Palpatine there. You got to be Palpatine, I guess, to build it. And it shows a scene from not Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back. And then on the back, it shows them in the swamp, which is pretty cool.
You will be.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Oh, look how much you got it for. Oh my goodness. I never noticed that. That would be a steal, even in those days. $39.99. And I remember Target putting these on clearance. I thought they were $100. It may have been an $80 one, and the X-Wing fighter was $100. I'm thinking this was $100. I may be wrong, but I don't remember it being $50 retail. Now, KB was kind of like Toys R Us. Some of their prices would be high, but when they put stuff on sale, you got some good deals. So I'd be surprised if this was a $60 or $50 retail price. But hey, I didn't do any research to check on that. I just knew it was a big set, so I don't think it was, but we shall see. Alright, I went online and checked, and yeah, the manufacturer's suggested retail price was indeed $100. So I know these things were on clearance, and it's surprising. The X-Wing fighters, the TIE Fighter Ultimate Collector Series, and they were heavily discounted there in 2003 or 2002. I know that the X-Wing fighter came out before this, but I remember them sitting on clearance at Target, and I was able to get them 75% off, and you wouldn't see that today. Lego, their premium sets, they don't deep discount anymore like they did back in the day, because now everything's popular. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. This is a really good value for a set, even at $100. Alright, so that's the Ultimate Collector Series Yoda. This is a very valuable set. Let me go check the part out, and I'll tell you exactly what the part out value is. Yeah, so in new condition, the parts, the last 6 months sale average is over $475 on BrickLink. So very valuable set. The pieces I have here are all like new condition. The box is a little worn out, but the instructions, sometimes those go for $100. So it's a very valuable set, and one that's actually probably cheaper to buy as a complete set than trying to piece it together, because some of these colors you just can't find in the right quantities, especially the sand green and the dark orange, and even the tan. Sometimes you can't find these quantities of tan bricks in a lot of sets. So there you have it, the Ultimate Collector Series Yoda Jedi Master set 7194, a classic Star Wars set from 2002. Thanks for watching. This is BrickTsar. Hey Yoda, why are you looking so grumpy?
If it sound like Grover you do, then grumpy you would be.